Tonight we are having dinner at Luce, which is at the Hilton Bonnet Creek. We are super excited to try this place. We have never been here before and they just changed their menu. So most of this stuff are brand new items to the restaurant. And to start, got some drinks. So I actually got the peach Bellini because this is an Italian restaurant. This is Prosecco and peach puree. It smells amazing. And it tastes really good.
So dining here tonight at Luce is actually complimentary to our stay, and I've got a drink. It's called the Mora. It comes with like blackberry vodka and pomegranate, and looks really good. I don't know. I think I have to let Taylor try it because I don't know what it tastes like. It has almost like a nice like fruity taste maybe to it. It's very, very subtle. Here, try this.
I know what he's tasting. He's tasting the limoncello in here. Yeah, that's what it is. I should have got this because it's delicious.
Okay, well, don't drink it.
I'm just going to keep it for myself. So we're starting out with the Fritto Misto, which is basically some vegetables, calamari, which I see it's got Josh's favorite little part here. We also got the olive frite, which is Spanish fried olives, and marcoma almonds. We're getting a little bit of everything to try here. I'm going to try some calamari first because it smells amazing. And it has some aioli, which I need to dip. Oh my gosh. This aioli smells amazing. So it is a spicy aioli. It definitely has a kick behind it, but it has great flavor. Calamari is fried to perfection, nice and tender on the inside, great seasoning in that breading itself. You honestly don't even need the aioli, but the aioli is so good, I'm going to continue to eat it.
Alright, so I'm going to try the olives. I actually already ate them all while Taylor has been taking her sweet time trying the calamari and stuff. I happen to love olives, and frying them, it's even better. You know, that fry on the outside just adds a little bit of extra texture and flavor to it.
I don't interrupt your video.
Oh, you're okay.
How's everything tasting?
Really
yeah, excellent.
I've been wanting to ask a couple times. I keep seeing the same.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You can interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're enjoying though everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
How's the Fritto Misto?
Excellent.
That's always my favorite.
Really good.
That sauce.
Oh,
right?
yes. It is.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'll let you enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So the Fritto Misto comes with calamari, shrimp, green beans, onions, and spicy aioli. So there's fennel in there too, which I've never had fennel before like that. But it's still pretty good. Aioli, absolutely phenomenal. The spicy aioli is perfect. It's not too spicy. I could eat these olives all day long. So we've got several different types of what I would assume are Italian types of bread and butter and olive oil to dip. All right, here we go. Butter spreadability test. Oh, it's spreading. It's still a little cold though. I'd say spreadability is about 3.5 to a 4. Still a little cold.
My butter's spread. I'm going to try some of the bread here. Seasoning in that bread is amazing. It honestly doesn't even need the butter. So there's focaccia, olive bread, and ciabatta. The one I just tried was the focaccia, and there's some ciabatta. I'm going for some ciabatta. Two very different types of bread. This one's a little more dense and has like a crunchy crust on it, where the other bread was a lot more soft and light. But both very good. I think I would prefer this ciabatta with the butter, and then the other one, the focaccia, with nothing, because the seasoning in it is just perfect with nothing with it.
So something nice I think about the restaurant so far is that it's not really loud. It's been open now for over an hour. It's not like really loud. Even the music that they're playing overhead's not too loud, and I think that's really nice. I like that. Alright, so we have got some salads here. It's like a little bit of a appetizer of two different types of salads. We have a cauliflower, which is Tuscan beans, arugula, lemon, and parmesan. Looks really good. The parmesan pieces are really large and flaky. The other thing that we have is the barbatelle, which is roasted beets, green beans, arugula, fennel, avocado, and vinaigrette. So this is actually more of a warm salad. Cauliflower has been almost pan-fried and is really warm. Has a really nice texture because it's not crunchy because it's cold, but it's been cooked, so it has like a almost like a creamy taste mixed with the arugula and the lemon and the parmesan. All those together, it's a really nice light, almost like a summery, springy like feel. I really, really like the combination of the blue cheese, the avocado, and the vinaigrette. I guess with the roasted beef, it's a little bit of a sweetness, and it's really nice. I didn't really think I was going to like this, but I actually really, really enjoy it. Overall, I think it's really, really good. I like both of these. I could definitely get both of these to eat.
So I'm like super picky. You know what I always say? I always say do it for the vlog, so. It's surprisingly pretty good with the flavor of the arugula, the parmesan, the vinaigrette, and the cauliflower. I actually just didn't even really try the beans because I don't really like beans. But the rest of it, all together, it's like a really good bite. Like you have to get it all together, and it's like a good flavor combination. I can definitely tell it's supposed to be like a fresh, light salad with the flavor combination that's in there, but I definitely prefer the cauliflower salad.
I think I like the cauliflower to begin with, but the avocado in the beet salad is what really started pulling me that way. It's just a much lighter, more refreshing type of salad. The sweetness of the beets is balanced very well with the avocado and the blue cheese. And then you have the mix of the vinaigrette in there as well. I think overall it's great.
So now we are on to the pizza. We got the hot Italian pizza. They make the dough in-house. It smells amazing. It's spicy sausage, tomatoes, peppers, scallions, and oregano. And I cannot wait to dig in. Oh, it smells so good. I almost wanted to go with the plain like margarita pizza, and I am so glad we didn't. This pizza is so full of flavor, from the spicy sausage to the peppers that are on there, everything. This is amazing. Perfect amount of sauce, perfect amount of cheese, and this crust. When you go somewhere, you can tell if they make it in-house or not. This pizza is amazing.
Another little addition to the pizza is that they bring out red pepper flakes, parmesan, and oregano that you can just kind of add on to your pizza. I'm going to add a little bit of parmesan. Those smell very good. It is really good. The sausage has a little bit of a spiciness to it, which is nice. I like that. And the peppers on there are cooked really, really well. They're not like hard and crunchy, but they're not like so soft and mushy that they're overcooked. I think they've been prepared almost perfectly well. There is a lot of peppers on there, and these are just like vegetable peppers. They're not spicy peppers. But I think it still adds a nice balance and mix to the pizza overall. And the cheese is good too. It's a nice balance of cheese and sauce. Really good. I agree with what Taylor said. All right, so I have gotten another drink, which is called the Tall Sally, I believe. I'm not sure what's in it. I don't remember. She took the book. But it looks really good. It's got an orange on top.
Snacks.
I'm so terrible with like knowing the flavors of alcohol.
So I got the drink that Josh had last time, the Mora Mora, that has some of the limoncello in it, some vodka. I don't know what else, but it is delicious. It just goes down so smooth. So Josh and I got 2 entrees to share. We got the Berkshire pork chop, which is basically the dish that they are known for. And then we got the risotto that comes with sausage, peppers, tomato, spinach, and aged provolone. Everything smells and looks amazing. I don't even want to cut the pork chop because it just looks so perfect. Oh. I'm gonna go in for this pork chop here. Smells amazing. If you have been watching our vlogs, you are probably wondering why I did not order steak. They did have a ribeye, but she really talked up that pork chop, so I said we had to get it. I am so glad that we got it. It is so delicious. The chef cooked it medium. It is so tender. It's sliced with almost one swipe of the knife. And it almost tastes like, I'm not sure 100% what the glaze is on there, but it's like some sort of vinaigrette or something. It's amazing. It is like, it's amazing. That's all I can say. I'm gonna let Josh try it and he can tell you too.
So I can already tell that there's no way this is going to be dry. Just looking at it, you can see there's like a glisten in the meat, which already shows that it's nice and juicy. It looks really good. Check.
I know.
I don't even know what to say.
Give me more.
Yeah, that is the best pork chop I think I've ever had, hands down. It is tender. It is cooked perfectly. It is juicy, and the vinaigrette like seasoning that's on top, or the
glaze.
The glaze I don't really like the idea of sharing the rest of that pork chop with Taylor. Oh my god. Anytime I've had pork chop, it's either been really dry or way too salted, and this is neither of those two. Seriously, if you have the opportunity or the chance to come here and eat, pork chop is the way to go. I know if you get on TripAdvisor, I think that's like the main image for the restaurant, and I understand why. Hands down, best thing I've had in a really, really long time. Best pork chop I've ever had. Alright, I'm going to try some of the risotto now. The risotto's good. I do like the combination of the tomato, spinach, and the aged provolone. I think that's a really great combination, all mixed together. Definitely would have liked to have my own portion of the pork chop though.
My turn to try the risotto. It smells really good. So I actually really enjoy pasta with sausage. That's like almost like a tomatoey, cheesy sauce with sausage. I think this risotto is really good. Nice and creamy, goes down really smooth. Sausage is cooked really well.
Have you tried the risotto?
Oh yeah, we just tried it.
What do you think?
Really good.
Nice
Very
too?
good.
Okay.
Yeah. And the risotto is cooked really well. I think we said this before in another review that if risotto is overdone, it's mushy, and if it's underdone, it's kind of like hard and grainy. But this is really good. It's nice and creamy almost. So I think this is overall a really good meal. I don't know how we're going to finish everything, but I'm sure Josh will find a way to finish that pork chop before I get any more of it. One other thing I'd like to add, I watch a lot of cooking shows, but I am just amazed at the pork chop because it is so thick. That's probably like a good inch or so thick of pork chop.
Almost two.
And it is still like so juicy and cooked completely well the whole way through. That's how you know it is cooked to perfection. It's when you've got a thick piece of meat like that and it is cooked perfectly the whole way through.
I have got some coffee, but it's way too hot for me to try, so I can't try it yet. Holy cow, right?
She just brought out the dessert. Before our dessert came out, we were told that just wait until you see how it's presented. The chef does an amazing job of presenting the desserts. We were not expecting this.
And it comes with their toffee bark. I always use this as a spoon when I'm eating it, just throwing that out there. Tiramisu, and then our flourless chocolate cake with a little bit of coconut gelato and some assorted cookies and biscotti.
So we have a toffee pudding, a tiramisu, actually let me restate that, a gigantic tiramisu, and then we have a flourless chocolate cake. All around the sides of the plating there are some biscotti and cookies, and then there's a little bit of bark. I don't know where to start because it all looks amazing. So this is the pudding. It smells really good. I think that it would actually taste good on some of this bark. This is like a salted caramel chocolate bark. A really good combination. Correction, that pudding I just ate is actually butterscotch pudding with toffee. That was what I dipped in it, like that bark. It's toffee bark.
Oh,
So I'm going to try the tiramisu next. Tiramisu is layers of ladyfingers cream. The ladyfingers are actually soaked in liquor, but normally it's Kahlua. Flavor in the cream is really good. Definitely get that like coffee flavor in there. The bottom layer is definitely a lot more soaked in the liquor compared to the rest of it. But it is good and it is real thick.
Alright, so I actually already tried the tiramisu. The alcohol is a little bit too much for me, but overall I think it's so good. I'm going to go with the flourless chocolate cake. Very good. It's not like overly rich chocolate cake, and I don't know if that's because it's flourless or not, but it's very good. I like it. Let me try one of these cookies real quick. I have no idea what this is. Oh wow. It's like an almond flavored cookie, and it is absolutely amazing. And it's almond, so I know that Taylor's not going to eat it.
I love chocolate cake. You can definitely tell by the texture that this is a flourless chocolate cake. It definitely has like a chocolatey richness to it, but it's not so rich that you cannot eat it. It's a good chocolate cake. Remember how Josh wanted to eat the whole pork chop? I'm gonna eat the whole flourless chocolate cake. I'm so full.
All right, so our meal has concluded here at La Luce, and I have to say I'm curious to see how many boxes that we have to take back to the room with us, and if they all fit into one bag or multiple. We pretty much boxed up almost every course. We were trying to save room for everything else, and everything was just absolutely phenomenal. We just finished eating here at La Luce at the Hilton Bonnet Creek Resort, and
We were here for 3 hours.
we were here for 3 hours. We actually sat down at 6. It's 9 o'clock.
And we're just walking out.
Which is, I think is something to say, because it's not like felt like we were being rushed out of there.
Oh no, not at all.
Which was really nice. We had plenty of time to just sit down, enjoy our food, enjoy our drinks.
And we had no other plans tonight. Like,
Yeah.
we're just going back upstairs to our room. There's 3 big chalk paintings in the restaurant, and they're all original artworks. So the artists come in, they said they try to change them like once a year if they can, try to keep them changing. The one painting that was like really close to where we were sitting at, it's a chalk art of a vineyard in Napa, and it's actually Donna Scala's vineyard. And she was a restaurateur that they basically they didn't really theme this restaurant after it, but they brought everything from Napa to make this restaurant like a second version of that restaurant.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. A little bit of history for the restaurant here.
Yeah, the chef actually came out to talk to us tonight, and he actually worked underneath her for like 15 years in Napa Valley, and now he's here running the kitchen here, which is awesome. I mean, the food was absolutely amazing. I cannot get over, like Taylor said, that pork chop was like 2 inches thick, and it was just still super tender, super juicy.
I don't think we mentioned this. This restaurant is actually rated number 2 in Orlando on TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
We can vouch for that now.
I think so.
It's pretty amazing.
I think so. Absolutely.
Have you ever dined at Luce before here at Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek? Let us know in the comments.
Because it's really good. If you haven't, you should do it.